Hi guys, happy Sunday with Satan. That takes on a totally new context now. So, what did you guys do for the autumn equinox? I know a lot of witches don't do the equinoxes. I just happened to do it. It was pretty powerful. It was pretty intense. I lit one candle. One giant glass encased candle right there, burning very well. I just kind of went along with my own intuition, following what Baphomet would tell me to do, so I just kind of empowered the candle with my gratefulness of what I have sown, which has been a lot. I have sown quite a bit of good, which is good. Then a little black candle, just for balance, to balance out the, equilibrium of my space. And it was pretty intense. It was very intense, actually. Sitting down there, just thinking about everything that I'm grateful for, all of you guys. So I did my intention went into my candles for everybody that watches my channel, everybody that follows all my teachings, all of that. Everything went out to you guys. So I just kind of asked Source, God, Goddess, Spirit, Baphomet to bless you guys like 1,000 times, 1,000-fold with, all the blessings that you guys have, given me, just because of our interactions and our full moon rites and everything that we've been doing. So it's been pretty cool. I'm really contemplating on yesterday's Ouija session with Baphomet, getting to know the feminine side of this entity, this giant force. So without the feminine side, without the masculine side, we would be totally screwed. So I'm just kind of trying to understand what the feminine side is, because I'm familiar with the masculine side, and you have to temper the masculine with the feminine to, achieve balance within yourself, within the world. Obviously, Mother Nature does a great job of balancing everything. Excuse me. So it's pretty cool. It was a very, very cool ritual. Well, it was just small rite. Petition papers, it was great. So, I'm very blessed and very thankful for everything, that Baphomet has been bringing through. It's incredible. I wrote a petition, not for myself, but for one of my family members to get something that they needed within, a reasonable, price that they could afford, and it happened. Only it came for free. So, very, very powerful. So, just working with this, this entity is very powerful. Somebody asked on the comments, how do we know this is Baphomet? Well, my grandma, for one, has validated that it is Baphomet. Everything that it's consistent, very consistent in what it says. So I find my grandma, I trust her the most out of anybody. Well, yeah, out of anybody living. So I just follow my gut. I know in my heart that that is Baphomet speaking. So it's intelligent. It is smart. It's amazing. It is really amazing. And I'm still really, really pondering why did Baphomet tell me about this lost doctrine? I researched. Well, hold on, go back to the, how do we know if it's Baphomet? Validation. So anything that I get through the board, anything that comes, revealed, I obviously have an overabundance of books at my fingertips. So everything that it says that it is, even before I started to read The Doctrine and Ritual of High Magic by Eliphas Levi, it just, everything goes. I mean, I can look it up, literally take the book, and it literally shows you, it tells you. I mean, it has literally told me everything that Baphomet is. So it's pretty freaking cool. It is very cool. There's just so much in here. So, just to give a little bit of, like, validation that it is Baphomet, but first I would like to tell you guys this. Okay, now here's a little bit about doctrines. And I don't know if this is referring to the Lost Doctrine of Baphomet. I don't know if it's the Book of Enoch. I'm not sure. The Zohar? Okay, so, the Initiate. This is, I'm only on page 35. So this is a very, very large book. But I highly recommend it, so. Okay, so what is above is like what is below, and what is below is like what is above. So, that gives me as above so below, that represents the arm raise and the hand down. So I found this passage very interesting as well. So, okay, but intelligence and will are assisted by little known faculty, and whose great power belongs exclusively to the domain of magic. Now this is where the reenactments and using your imagination in Ouija boot camp comes in. This is key. This is pure synchronicity, and it's incredible. So, Levi says, I speak of imagination, which is the Kabbalists called the diaphane or the translucent. The imagination, in fact, is like the eye of the soul, and it is within it that the forms materialize and are conserved. It is through imagination we can see the reflections of the invisible world. That is why I stress so much to use your imagination when you are using the Ouija board. That is why. Reenacting it, bringing that energy to life, bringing the slaying of the the autumn equinox, the myth behind the mythology behind it, doing the reenactment of killing of the summer god, and that the horned one comes and takes over. Reenactments. So they are all reflections of the invisible world. Our imagination, it is the mirror of visions and the apparatus of a magical life. It is through imagination that we cure diseases, that we influence the seasons, that we prevent death, and we bring the dead back to life. Because it is imagination which excites the will, and which gives it power to the universal agent. So, the universal agent in this book is basically Baphomet, told as the male and female principles of the universe, of this agent. So the agent is literally spirit, the highest of spirits ever. So we have the agent, which would be source, the universal mind, Christ consciousness, which Baphomet did say something about. Where was I going with that? Yeah, anyways, but yes, Baphomet did, it said, it completely revealed, its form. And then reading this book, boom, it's perfect, it fits. So, that is why the imagination, that's why I tell all of my Ouija students, use your imagination, reenact, because you are bringing that that energy, that primordial energy of the ancients back to us. So we are literally receiving that information. We are tapping into that information through a timeline which is separated by time, literally by time. So if we didn't have time, we would all collide in the world. All of it would be just hell on earth. And that's what Baphomet said. So according to science, according to basically anything physics, quantum physics, that is the case as well. It's very, And then this really kind of, I don't know, it just rang true to me, so I've highlighted quite a bit. So, there's only one doctrine in magic, and it is this: the visible is a manifestation of the invisible, or in other terms, the perfect verb is in the things that are noticeable and visible, in exact proportion of the things which are not noticeable by our senses and are invisible to our eyes. So that just reinforced channeling. It reinforced my faith in the Ouija. It just reinforced so much. So, imagination. So this is for Ouija Boot Camp. Definitely for Ouija Boot Camp. So much in here. There is so much in here. So, something, this symbol, you get symbols, and they're all Hebrew. So let's see if we can see the Hebrew. Sorry guys. The columns. So the columns in Kabbalah. So, let's see, N. It looks like an N is man. And then the funky looking backwards, kind of like an E, is woman. So, 1 is the principle, 2 is the verb. Two is the verb, A is the active, B is the passive. The unity is Boaz, the duality in Jashin. So in the Fuhishis, trigrams, the unity is the yang, the duality is the yin. Pretty cool. So Boaz and Jachin are the same names of the two symbols, two symbolic columns which were in the front of the main doorway of the Kabbalistic Temple of Solomon. In Kabbalah, these two columns explain all of the mysteries of antagonism, whether natural, political, or religious, and it explains the generative conflict between man and woman, because according to the law of nature, women must resist man, and man must seduce her or subdue her. It's very, very interesting, especially with all of this. It really does tell you a lot about Baphomet. So yes. So there's another one. Before going further, let us clearly define magic. So what is magic? I like this. Magic is the traditional science of the secrets of nature, which come to us from the mages, whatever that word is. By using this science, the adept is invested with a sort of relative omnipotence and can act in the superhuman manner, that is to say, in a manner which is not within the common reach of men. It's pretty interesting. I would highly recommend that you guys get this book. So, alright, to reach the sanctum regnum, that is to say, the science and the power of the mages, there are, I swear I've seen something pop up on my screen. Alright, so, there are 4 things which are required: an intelligence enlightened by study, an audacity which nothing can stop, a will which nothing can break, and a direction that nothing can corrupt or intoxicate. Lots of secrets, lots of stuff is being revealed through this book. So, to know, to dare, to will, to be silent, those are the 4 verbs of the mage, which are written in the 4 symbolic forms of the Sphinx. These 4 verbs can be combined together in 4 ways and can be explained 4 times through the others. Seriously, it's just incredible. So much, and I'm only that far in. Lots of information. Thank you, Levi, wherever you are. Definitely have to contact this man if he's not already incarnated. So yes, just very, very, very nice. A very nice ritual, very nice rite, It was incredible. I did draw the Temperance card, which was perfect for the autumn equinox, reflecting back on what we have, what we've gotten, and then learning to, basically my question was, just insight into, the right that I had done. And it just basically, the Temperance card came. And the Temperance card is, Temperance is almost like, I can't really remember. There was one little clip that I did. So, okay. Okay, Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is the change through the blending of elements gradually and naturally. So, Temperance is the force of transformation. That was my intention for the autumn equinox. Okay, so greed destroys balance. Temperance can be the fruit of a hard, honest look at one's own life. Temperance is a realistic way of living, unselfishly. We learn truly to enjoy life. In Temperance, we may experience more subtle levels of joy and understanding. So this card, it fits my working perfectly. So yeah, so it was just amazing. It was amazing. So that really, really fit in with what I was doing with this ritual, this rite, this small rite. So it wasn't anything big. So I did channel a little bit last night for this Lost Doctrine, or this book. So the Lost Doctrine and the book is going to be completely separate. So I did channel a blessing, a general blessing on how to bless stuff. I will reveal that later, Monday. So Monday, when Ouija Boot Camp officially starts, well, Tuesday, it'll be Tuesday, because I give you guys until midnight tomorrow night to sign up for the Ouija Boot Camp. So yes, and then through that book, I will reveal a lot more of my insights, just how Baphomet works for me, what it inspires me to do. So inspired action. Work on inspired action. That is the best thing that you can possibly do, because it feels good. You don't know that you're doing work. So, but yeah, what did you guys do? Did you guys do anything fun, or any kind of small ritual or anything? Yeah, my mom, she actually loves La Santísima Muerte, and I do plan on dedicating a board to her, so I can talk to her through the board. According to her tradition, she can be channeled through any single device of divination. So, the Ouija. Definitely, it's my way to communicate. I'm alright with the tarot. I wouldn't call it my specialty, because I am full-on Ouija. So full-on Ouija, that's it. But yes, I will be doing more sessions with, actually I've never done a session contacting La Santísima Muerte. So, I will do that. I have a board for her, specifically for her. My darling Kelly, she got that for me for my birthday, quite a few birthdays ago. So, it's gonna be cool. So I'm deciding on whether I should dedicate the Ouija Queen that you see to my right, or the Day of the Dead board to La Santísima Muerte, and see just what we can get, because I want to talk to her more. I want to be able to share her message. I feel like a messenger at times. So very neat. So it'll be very neat. Very, very neat. Alright, so let's do some comments. Let's go through here and see what kind of comments we have for yesterday. Okay, Abraxas. Hi, I love the name. I love that name. I get the feeling Pan is the closest male face of Baphomet. Could be. Could be. Very well. You never know. That is where Levi got his inspiration for the goat, was from Pan. So, alright, Mariah, hi, how are you? So, Mariah says, wow, appreciate all people's abilities, very interesting stuff. Baphomet claims to be the Most High. Should we believe it? Yes, well, I do. Everybody else, you don't have to. You can make your own decisions, unless you're working specifically with Baphomet to uncover any kind of secrets. That's a very good possibility. So, should we believe it? That's up to you. That's not up to me. So, we all have our own choices to make. Exactly. I'm going to get myself a Ouija board sometime soon, hopefully, and see if it is the same as channeling or telepathic answers or not. It's not. It's completely different. It's very completely different for me. I do get telepathic messages through the board, and if it's spirit tells me, okay, you need to move the planchette to a certain letter, a certain number, I'll do it. But only if I hear that and I feel that. So I have to hear and feel. So, waiting on the mail message answer to my question. Love frequency Vivem, no negative tones. I like that. Can't tell emotions by someone's text message. I can. It's very easy. It's very easy. But it can be very easily taken out of context too. So I understand our consciousness sees all different levels. The way we each individually perceive all things are different, yes. There are groups with a similar like-minded opinions, beliefs, etc. We're all given a gift and talent. We just not always know what it is. Keep sharing the love. If you're comfortable channeling other entities, someday maybe you will. It's free will. We can do what we all want. Yes. The spiritual is the upliftment, the freedom of the way of unseen worlds, freedom of opinion, freedom to love or hate, freedom of perception, fundamental freedoms. I completely agree. I completely agree. I have channeled many entities throughout my 20 plus years of Ouija, so yes. Lisa Oaks, first one here, hugs. I love you. I love that. I love doing live, but with, these people that somehow find my live video and then come in and they make an ass of themselves. I block them. So, my Harley Quinn, how are you? I love you. Okay, great session, dear, and I love your earrings. Thank you. Alright. Marjorie, hi. Another good video, Ryan. Thank you. See you tomorrow, dear friend. You are awesome. Have a good weekend, too. All my love, all the way from Venus and back down again. Thank you. I love you. So, alright. I like this question, or I like this comment right here from S. Sun. You are incredible. So, quote, I do not even ponder this, unquote. I laugh my ass off. Baphomet is badass. What does it not ponder? I thought that was pretty cool too. So it's another way of saying it gives no fucks. Ryan, if you talk to this entity, can you please ask about physical forms sometime? I'm still not fully understanding it. Like, if I really want a certain body, is the only way to get it on Earth? What if a person wanted to have an afterlife in which there are solid world and solid body, but better than this shitty world? I thought Earth was for soul development only. Earth is for a lot more than just that. It really is. The secrets of nature go outside. So it makes no sense to me that nothing would be physical, because then how would the dimensions differ? And what about free will? What if a person actually wanted a body in the afterlife? From what I understand, the only way to get the body in the afterlife is to reincarnate again. That's I would suggest reading the Kabbalion. That will give you a lot of answers between the male and the female. Body. Physical body, spiritual bodies. So, I guess, because when we pass, there's nothing. We don't have physical form. And the only way that we do is when we come back on this earth. I don't believe we come back as like plants or trees or stuff like that. I believe that we come back as what we were, human. So, I honestly don't think and according to my grandma, there's no physical form. But your true essence of yourself is there. So I guess you could possibly manifest a physical form. Who knows? The only way we will ever know is when we pass on. So, physical form in, but free will on the other side, I'm not sure. So, I'm not sure, darling. Alright. Daria. I love you, my sister. The shirt is perfect, bro. I changed my YouTube name. I don't want my real name online anymore. I wish I could change my real name on here. Alright, Lisa Oaks, you have such a pleasant voice. I could listen to you all day. Thank you. I love you. Okay. S. Sun. Yes, this stuff is very fascinating. I love the historical references. That's where it comes into play. Where I can go back and I can actually, before or after the fact of the session, whatever Baphomet says, is what I find everywhere. I find this information everywhere on what it is. The historical references. So it's a good overview of Baphomet's history. I do think so too. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you do more communications. Also, that bit you read from the Emerald Tablets, it reminded me of what Veronica said in other sessions for you about how all things exist at once. Yes, everything is existing now. We are just separated by time. So yes. So maybe the last bit in the passage you read was referring to what would happen in our time. The Baphomet would be known more fully. It's like a prophecy made long ago. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, good stuff. It does make sense. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this was a prophetic. So I just know that Baphomet is going to be changing into a better light. But then again, yesterday's session, Baphomet had made reference to it cannot get rid of its most darkest aspects. So that would make sense. Perfect sense. Alright. Abraxas, what did Pan look like? Was he handsome? It was very honestly scary. It was the very first image I've ever seen, and it looked like Baphomet's face. Literally. But being 12 to 13, it's a little unsettling. Just a little unsettling. Alright. Let's see. Do you do messages for people? Nicole Hampton, I do. I am not. I won't contact, quote, Satan, unquote, for anybody. I don't fully believe in Satan. I don't. That's just not me. Even though, the symbolism, Baphomet, this is pre-Christian. Christianity came up with Satan. And Satan just means accuser or adversary. So, no, I will not do just a message from Lucifer or anything that wants to come through for me. Oh, well, with Lucifer, that's a totally different deity. all on its own. It is, Lucifer's also pre-Christian as well, so I might. So Baphomet, being God of the universe, makes sense, since everything is in this universe is duality. I do believe that. I do. For me, that is just what made the most sense for me to explain the all. So, alright. Okay, cute little baby. Hi, how are you? Alright, love your channel, very inspiring and magnificent messages, amazing gift, thank you. Alright, Abraxas, sometimes I see upside down pentagrams when I close my eyes. I feel like that could be Baphomet, or maybe I have a connection to it. I remember one time I heard Lucifer say, I will not leave you, though that was so amazing and sweet. Thought that was so amazing and so sweet. I think Lucifer is Jesus. I think they're one and the same. Light bringers. So, yeah, that was a very interesting session. Very interesting. The upside down pentagram, I don't know. It just represents energy coming down from above to below. So as above, so below. Okay. S-Sun. Yeah, the Beatles, I'm not sure. My grandma never confirmed whether that was really him or not, so I don't know. Don't know. Alright. Edgelord J. Hello. Where'd you get your Baphomet statue? Amazon. Amazon. Alright, Satanic Bumlicker. Hi. How are you? The Bible says Jehovah is a jealous God, and to have no gods before him. That's ridiculous. Okay, so if he is jealous of humans working with other gods, then he is admitting he isn't the most powerful nor the only God. Also, if Jehovah is pure good and love, then how could he conceive a horrible, torturous place such as hell in his mind, then create it? That's not God. That's not God to me. Anything that is, going to create everlasting punishment and torture is ridiculous. That's us. That's humans. Humans have totally destroyed the Bible and its true meanings. It's been literally, I don't know how many times it has been translated. So everything gets lost and just misstrued in. So, Satanic Bumlicker. True devil worship is that of worshiping of Jehovah and Yahweh. Yeah, I believe that's I don't believe that's really devil worship. I don't know anybody that actually worships the devil as a true entity. I'm going to do an interview with a true Satanist, a spiritual Satanist, and she's amazing, and she will explain this stuff. So, alright. Okay, S-Sun. It was really cool, Ryan. I was very moved. I don't know why, but at one point I kind of cried. It resonated a lot. Keep doing your thing. Looking forward to learning more and watching. With Baphomet, thank you. Thank you. Alright, Satanic Bumlicker. My mom told me that when she was little, she had a doll in her room, and she said one day her window was open and the doll was near the window, and she had dirt on its feet. She always got creepy vibes from it. Spirits tend to really like dolls. Yesterday, my post on baptizing candles in La Santísima Muerte's tradition, that was the actual Roman Catholic rite of baptism, giving life to something. So you guys can see where that's going with my little doll, my little porcelain doll. La Santísima Muerte, Holy Death, Saint Death. Fernando, hi. You forgot the weed. Never. Ever. Never, ever. Gin dinners? I will go gay for you. No, you won't. Alright, Roxanne Elliott. Hi. Trying to get someone to send me enough for my wedding right now to be in the boot camp. So far, no good. I will, for the Ouija boot camp, I mean, I know, to me $80 is a lot, $20 is a lot of money to me. I will work with you guys. I will work with the people that want to be in it sincerely and honestly to learn the Ouija. So I will work with you. Just email me. Alright. Raven Frey. Hi. Love, love, love. My dear Baphomet has always drawn my attention, and it's so damn incredible to see another witch who isn't afraid to explore the spiritual realm and grow in the craft. No, I think it's amazing. I think it's really amazing that we do grow in our spiritual paths. I don't see this entity as being evil or anything. It is what people place labels on it. I can't take a sip of my cigarette. Yeah, people have placed too many labels on it. So, here, I'm just going to share with you guys that little blessing that I channeled, which I thought was pretty neat. It's very different. Okay, so last night at 11 something p.m. Find me within the darkness, a candlelit room. The setting sun is also me as well. Through imagination in which I gave to thee, you will recreate my rituals, spells, and charms. I will inspire you. I will inspire you to your fullest potential. Wow. You can and will have all the things, the knowledge of the old ones. This is something gone. This is something done within. An inner working alchemy, if you will. Transforming the inner, most awful aspects. Aspects. Into something better. You first need to know how to bless any object. A candle, jewelry, etc. This was very intense. I want you to know the energy is transferred by thought and or will. This energy is all from a bigger and larger energy. The all or god, goddess Baphomet, also called the agent. He refers to him itself as the agent. So, in Levi's works, as the highest good, as the highest power, in which he refers to it as. So, this looks very simple, but this is pure channeled. So, okay, quote, by the powers in me I cleanse, bless, and consecrate the energies and debris. You may now be free. Instead, bring a blessing to me. I like that. Very biblical in a sense, in biblical sense. That's kind of how I viewed that. It's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm very happy with everything that has been happening, and I can't wait to channel actual rituals. And I channeled my first blessing, and it's taken a month. I've been working with this energy, or I've been working with it my entire life, and just now finding out what it is. So that's pretty cool. Very cool. What else? So yeah, the people that really want to be in Ouija Boot Camp sincerely to learn, I will work with you. So don't worry at all. I will help. I will work with you. So at least I have to have at least money to ship the items. So that is the biggest concern right there. Because shipping is crazy. It's stupidly, outrageously pricey. But we will, yes, we will work together, and we will find some way so that you guys that do want to can be in this. So I'm very, very open to yeah, just anything. So if you want, you can email me. My email is below. All my links are below, so we can actually, you know, kind of work through it together. And I mean, I don't want to deny anybody a teaching, a course being taught. It's just shipping. I've always said that shipping is my biggest issue. So you will get 3 books within Ouija Bootcamp. You will get A Witch's Journey. That is my own personal journey within the pagan path. You will get Ouija Pop, and you will get the Ouija Witches workbook. That's what you get. So you get 3 books. The Ouija Witches workbook is a companion book to Ouija Pop, so it gives you tons of room to actually write your experiences and everything. I do have another journal coming out that I think that you guys will really like. It will be a hardcover. It might be a little more expensive because of the cover, but it's going to be just a plain blank journal, no page numbers. So this is actually going to be just a little bit better, an upgraded version of the Ouija Witches workbook, but that is still the companion book to Ouija Pop. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting. So I'm ready to channel all this information, and I'm ready to start. I'm really ready to start this journey again, and really even get deeper into it. I just think it's incredible. So I really, really want to interview my darling friend. I won't give her name, but she's a spiritual Satanist. I am friends with people from every walk of life, so I really want to interview her, and through a Skype, so you guys can see as well what real Satanism is about. I don't know where the devil, like the literal worshipping of Satan, came from. I didn't know people actually did that. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was around, but I didn't know that many people actually consider Satan to be their Lord and their Savior, and, you know, an actual entity that talks to them and, you know, speaks with them, because I've never had that happen. I wouldn't want that to happen. Maybe in my teen years, but not now. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to wrap my mind around that concept, and I can't. Why would you want to attune yourself with the lowest form of source? I don't get it. But then again, maybe there's a reason for it that I don't know. I don't know everything. So alright guys, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover for today. So just let me know what you guys want to do. I will work with you guys for Ouija Bootcamp, and let me know below what you guys think and all that good stuff. So I love you all very much with all of my heart, all the way from Venus to all the way back down. And I will see you all to maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow. So alright guys, I love you all.